Secret Tesla discounts are a real thing. Don't tell Elon, but I'm going to show you some big ways to save on your Tesla. But little warning, spoiler alert here, they're not going to last long, so chop chop, don't wait. But those aren't the only secrets that Tesla has, because I've also got in this video some secret products and accessories that you've probably never seen before until now. Because again, don't tell Elon, they don't sell them, but I've got my hands on them and they are very, very interesting. I have really been wanting to make a video for a while for both new Tesla owners and existing Tesla owners. For you new folks out there, let me show you some big ways to save on your Tesla. And for you existing owners, I'm sure you've seen like a dozen of the same accessories videos on YouTube, but I want to show you some secret Tesla accessories and also some things for your car that you're actually going to care about and not just sort of run through the typical things. I've got 20 awesome products I'm going to show you in this video, some secret Tesla stuff you haven't seen before, and again, also show you some secret discounts. Lots of secrets to get into in this video, so without further ado and enough yapping for me, let's jump right in. Let me start this video by saying something very important, and especially for those of you watching, I want you to sort of pay attention to this. You've got to put aside the crazy, sensational headlines and the titles and the just wicked Tesla vandalism that, in my opinion, is inexcusable, and I will cover shortly in a future video because there's a lot to say about that. But put all that to the side, think about what you want, and just realize that right now, looking at the numbers is an amazing time to buy a Tesla. The lineup has never been more feature-packed, pricing has ever been good, and like I mentioned, right now is a great time to save with some really big discounts that won't last long. Don't fall into the trap of peer pressure. Teslas are great, and now is a good time to buy one. And of course, if you want to roast me, I'll have a future video covering this in more detail, but that's all I'm going to say for this one because we've got a lot of other stuff to cover, but just wanted to throw that out there. All right, so savings number one, this sort of pool of savings and discounts are your limited time deals. That would include, of course, the 0 promotion for Model 3. It comes in a couple of forms. You can either go with a 0% APR finance rate for a Model 3. Any Model 3 will qualify, or you can go for a $0 down solution as well, again, for any Model 3, and save big if you're looking at that model. For Cybertruck, Tesla's also running a special, a 1.99% special finance rate if you're looking at a Cybertruck. Discount pool number two are what I like to call FSD freebies. Now, I've always been an advocate for the FSD subscription. I'd recommend actually subscribing over buying because it gives you more flexibility and it's way more cost effective. But if you really do want to buy full self-driving for whatever that reason is, you want to make sure you watch this part of the video because there are some big savings you can get from Tesla that for whatever reason, they're just not advertising. For example, with the Model 3 Performance, if you wanted to upgrade to a different color, and all of these look amazing, you really can't do that if you want to take advantage of the tax credit, because doing that is going to push you over the threshold and would make the vehicle ineligible. But Tesla's got a little loophole secret here. If you add full self-driving, not only can you still get the tax credit because software doesn't count against the price, but also Tesla is going to give you any paint color upgrade for free. Now, for Model S and Model X, you don't really have that federal tax credit to worry about, for better or worse. But again, if you did want to go with FSD on your vehicle, not only is Tesla currently giving away free unlimited lifetime supercharging for Model S or Model X, but also they will give you any paid upgrade for free if you add full self-driving. Tesla savings number three is something so important, I'm going to say it 3 times. Inventory, inventory, inventory. Inside of Tesla's inventory are some amazing deals to be had. These vehicles are usually ready to go. They can be delivered quicker than a custom build. Some of these are demo vehicles, though they will say on there if they're new or demo vehicles. And the savings here can be pretty amazing depending on the vehicle you're looking at. For example, I'm not sure if they will still be live by the time this video is published, but as of filming, there are still some older Model Ys in here, brand new, ready to go with like $8,000 discounts. And then, of course, savings number 4, something that's a little confusing for newcomers, is the referral program. As the purchaser, you get an immediate discount when you make that purchase through that link, so it costs you nothing and you save money, but the person whose link you use, the referrer in this case, also is going to get $500 of basically Tesla credit or Tesla cash that they can use for anything. They can use this to get things in the Tesla shop, or what they can also do is apply this to the balance of a vehicle, either a finance vehicle or a leased vehicle. All right, so those are some ways to save on your Tesla, but now let's get into the juicy stuff. if you've got a Tesla, whether you've had it for a week, a month, 5 years, whatever it is, I want to show off some cool accessories that I have found after years of testing that are actually cool for your car. And I'll go over like the traditional things really quickly here because I think most of you guys already got that stuff, but I want to show you some cool things that Tesla actually sells. Some of these aren't even for your car. They're just kind of cool Tesla things that are pretty cool and are just sort of cool things you can know about and cool ways to enhance your Tesla ownership experience. And to tell you the truth, most of this cool stuff is actually hiding right behind the shot you guys usually see back in my setback here. Now, some of this is actually stuff you can buy, though it's kind of hard to track down. This is like the Optimus bot. It's like 40 bucks, but they're super hard to find on Tesla's shop. I got one of these and I still have it in the box because I don't know if I want to let my 3-year-old damage it or not, but I do keep that back here in the set. Okay, this is one of my favorite things ever. It's not usually easily seen in the camera shot, but it's so cool and it's always in the setback here. This is the levitating Cybertruck. Yes, I spent $250 on this thing, which you could probably call a colossal waste of money, but I call it really cool. Probably one of the coolest things I've got, though, that is not for sale, has never been for sale, and is a limited number actually produced, was this Tesla sledgehammer. Now, this has the Franz signature. That I don't think it's like a laser etching. It's not like his real signature. And I guess the callback to this is back with the Cybertruck and using the sledgehammer to hit the door. But yeah, Tesla sledgehammer exists, and that's what it looks like. A couple other things you can't buy from Tesla that I've loved. This is the Robotaxi speed form. So I'll show you the other speed form set you can buy, but this one is specifically for the Cybercab, which is interesting because they only call it Cybercab officially, but at the event, it was sort of interchanged with Robotaxi. So this actually says Robotaxi on the bottom. Technically, the name is Cybercab Tesla's going with, but this is Robotaxi merchandise. I've got some more Tesla stuff I'll show you upstairs in a moment that you can't buy that's really cool that I've sort of appreciated. But one of the things I also want to do in this video, and I'll get to the more traditional stuff in a moment, is talk about some of the more untraditional things you normally wouldn't think about, like that aren't like straight one-to-one sort of Tesla accessory matches in Google, but are super cool. One of them I've loved is like this little Nano pressure washer by Fanttik. I did a video on this a couple of months ago, and you can use this for a bunch of things. I think they make it for gardening and they make it for car washing and things like that. But honestly, this has been like my favorite little hack to easily not only wash my car, but lately since winter is finally ending, it's cleaning out my floor mats. And this little thing is portable. It's got a battery built in. It's got like a little nozzle to give some pressure. If you're looking for like a more portable car wash solution, like maybe you live in an apartment building and you don't have like a driveway, this has been a cool little solution that I really liked. Another thing I've heard a lot that people have really liked that I've never really thought about until I did a video on it was that Tesla extension cable from EV Dance. I tested it and I liked it so much that I use it all the time now. It's basically like an extension cord for your Tesla charger. So a lot of times people have, multiple EVs and they've only got one charger and you've got to sort of do the dance to move the cars around to fit the cable. Or if you've just, want to have more cable and more length and flexibility, this is like a straight up extension cable. One end plugs into the NACS port from the charger. The other port plugs into the car, and it's like an extension cable, doesn't degrade the speeds or anything. Really, really cool, and has definitely been one of the most interesting and novel products that I used all the time. Another product that is still kind of useful, but I don't, unfortunately, isn't as useful as it used to be, is some of these like custom-made Tesla refrigerators. I've checked out a couple of them. These used to be way more useful, but then Tesla decided to disable the auxiliary power to them when no one is in the car. So when you're driving, you sort of have an active, cooling solution for your beverages or snacks or whatever, which is cool, but now it's off. And there are some workarounds for this. There's portable battery stations and things like that, but they're not as useful as they were. But I know some of you guys are super outdoorsy and you want like a portable fridge. There are some that are like custom made for the Tesla, which are kind of cool. Another accessory that I know is super popular in California and some other states is the digital license plate, the R plate. Now, I know that there is some sort of, some good stuff and some bad stuff here. Some people don't like the subscription cost that comes with this, though there are some things you get with the subscription. But a lot of people, if you just don't like the look of a traditional license plate and you want something that's more sleek and modern and digital, this is the R plate. It exists. Now, a little earlier in the video, I showed you that really cool little Nano pressure washer made by Fanttik. And that same company makes a ton of really cool things. I've shown off a bunch on my channel before over the years. I think they make the best tire inflator on the market. That's super quick and easy to use. I'll get to that in a moment. But I've got a couple of other products here as well that I absolutely love. And one here that I've never seen before, but when I took it out of the box, it sort of blew my mind. Let me start with the essentials first, though. Like I mentioned, a tire inflator is one of those things you're going to want to have in your car when you need it, because trust me, it's super useful. This is the X8 Apex EV tire inflator. It's sort of become the gold standard in the automotive community for a reason, because it's great to use. And I figured I actually need to inflate some tires. So instead of me talking about it, why don't I just show you how this works and check something off my to-do list? All 4 tires on this Model 3 have been low for way too long. I need to get them back up to 42 PSI, and this makes it literally so easy. For starters, not only is it super portable, comes in this really nice sort of hard shell carrying case, but also it comes with everything you're going to need to make this simple. I've got a couple little coupler attachments here. I've got a charger here that I can keep in the car if I want to have the option of charging it when needed. Of course, it easily charges by USB-C. I've got the little cable attachment I need here. And then, of course, I've got the X8 Apex itself. And it's literally as simple as connecting it to the tire. Gonna go ahead and turn it on. And then it couldn't be easier to use. Top number is gonna tell me what the tire is currently at. Bottom is what I have it set to. By the way, the screen doesn't flash like that. That's just a camera thing. And then all I've gotta do is hit this button to go, and once it's done, it's automatically gonna shut off, and that's it. You literally just hook it up, you set your desired PSI, you hit go, and you don't have to do anything else. Your tire is now inflated, and it is really easy and so much less of a hassle than other tire inflators and having to go to the gas station and deal with all that stuff. This is just a must have if you own any car, not just a Tesla, honestly. Great battery life, charges by USB-C, which is great. And also what I love here is that it's got a USB-A output. So if you're in an emergency situation and you need to use this sort of as a battery bank to charge your phone, you can actually do that. And there's a light up on top as well. Again, there's a reason why you've seen this thing all over. It's great, and something you definitely need to have in your vehicle. Even if you don't own a Tesla, any car, you're going to want this. In addition to that, they've got a very powerful, versatile, and robust lineup of different portable vacuum cleaners that are great. This one I've got here is the Slim V8 Apex. And again, there's a reason why this thing is so well loved. It's got a really nice, large battery inside for 40 minutes of runtime. It's got 19,000 PA of suction power, so it's going to suck in all the right ways. And it comes with all the different little attachments you'll need depending on what you're looking to clean. And again, you could really use this for anything. Maybe you've got a home office, you just want to keep your desk clean. But just the other day, I was cleaning out the Cybertruck, and I had taken out the floor mats, and in that process, all this gunk got all over the carpet. But with a little bit of elbow grease and time with this, I was able to clean it all out. It was super satisfying and works amazingly well. And again, I love that it comes with everything you need right out of the box. And finally, I've got to admit, probably one of my new favorite obsessions. I absolutely love this thing. This is the Fanttik E1 Nex Workstation. It's a precision electric screwdriver kit that has got all the bits and bobs and little tools you're going to need for a bunch of different things. The reason specifically I reached out to Fanttik and I really wanted to try this out was because for a lot of the projects you're going to do in your Tesla, whether you're installing dash cams or you're installing aftermarket accessories, you're doing wraps or screen protectors, just about anything, having these little squeegee tools and these little prier tools especially are super important. It's got a leather mat, it's got a magnetic back, packing 12 tools, 64 different bits, and a really nice electric screwdriver that just pops out. It's like secretly hidden away in here, and then the magnetic bits can easily go in here, and then you can sort of do what you need to do. Again, I think Fanttik makes a lot of amazing products. I love the little Nano pressure washer. I love the car vacuums. I love the tire inflator. There's a reason why their stuff is so well loved by the community, the tech community, the automotive community, and so many more. And again, I think this just goes to show some really impressive design and engineering here. That is great. So if you've just been like in general looking for a good sort of sort of precision screwdriver kit with all the different little tools you need and all the little bits, this is great. But I'm telling you again, if you want to do any little accessorizing in your Tesla, this is a great kit to have on hand. So I'll leave links to all this stuff down below. There's also some sales going on for a limited time as well. I'll leave all that info down below if you want to check it out. But again, in terms of accessories, like I said in this video, I want to show off some stuff that you would normally think about. Tire inflator, of course, tried and true, vacuum tried and true, but the Nano pressure washer that I love, and also this thing, maybe some unconventional things, are really, really great for all Tesla owners. I promise you guys, I love it. I'll leave all this info linked down below so you can check it out. And then in terms of like Tesla customization, I've shown it off before. I'm a big fan of Tesla emblems. They make some really cool like little vinyl decals that go in different parts of your car. So they make the stuff you think about, like if you want to customize your Tesla emblem on your vehicle, you can obviously do that. They make some really cool covers for Tesla key cards. This is by far the coolest way I've found to customize a Tesla key card. And they also make some wraps for the charge port as well. They've got a bunch of different designs. They've got fake credit card looking things that I love, like if you got Elon's Amex Centurion card. They've got Blockbuster stuff and just a lot of cool designs. I've got, again, a discount for a lot of these I will link down below. But this one is super cool, a really sort of fun way to customize your Tesla. And again, I love sort of shouting out companies that are newer in this space and doing unique and novel things. This is one of those things that if you're bored of your Tesla and you're looking for a cheap and easy way to sort of make it look cool and unique and different from all the other ones on the road, this is a super cool way to do it. And they've got a bunch of different options on their website. So I do all my recording in my little basement studio, but upstairs in my office, I got some cooler stuff that, again, Tesla doesn't sell, with one in particular being the coolest thing ever, I guess 3. So over here, I've got the Speed Forum set. This thing is super cool. Again, I think it was 250 bucks. My wife thinks it was a big waste of money. I think it's cool. It's definitely one of those sort of more Tesla collector's editions things, but basically it is a speed form, like a little model of all of the major Tesla models. So you've got the original Roadster here from 2008. You've got the Model S. You've got the Model X with included Falcon Wing doors. You've got the Model 3. You've got the Model Y. You've got the Tesla Semi, and you've got the Cybertruck. All of these have some lettering here on the bottom. They're like this sort of gold thing. It's on this really nice little, it comes on this little stand that's like metal. And then this sort of soft touch Alcantara feels like it was like it actually might even be the Alcantara from the inside of a Tesla. So again, I'm gonna nerd out about this. I love it. I think it's super, super cool. That is just went up for sale again if you want to get it. But again, it's a little kind of collector's piece that Tesla sells. And then I think I've got a couple more things, but probably the coolest piece of Tesla merchandise I own that you cannot buy, they only had them at the We Robot event, were these posters back here that I had framed. Cool, like exclusive Tesla posters from that event with a couple of cool things on them. So there are 3 different posters. Obviously, you've got Robotaxi, you've got Optimus, the head, sorry for the window glare there, and then you've got the Robo Van, Cyber, I don't know, forget what the name of it is. In terms of the essential stuff, I'll give you a quick rundown of my essentials because I'm sure, again, I know a lot of you guys probably already have this stuff. I don't want to bore you with the details, but I'll run through this real quick, and that if you don't already have them, you should get them ASAP. I'm a big fan, love them or hate them, of screen protectors. I've had my own screen almost broken, but it was saved thanks to a screen protector. This one I've got is from Spigen. I think they make the best ones. They're easy to install. They make them for all the different Teslas. Great anti-glare finish. I mean, not much else to say. It's great, and it saved my screen. In terms of floor mats, I'm a big fan of 3W liners. They're the ones that I have in all my other cars. I've tested a lot here on this channel, and I think they just make the best. Great fitting, super easy to clean, very durable. They've got solutions for all Tesla models and basically every car on the road, plus some other cool stuff. I've got a discount for that one also down below, but those are the ones I've got in all my Teslas. In terms of actually protecting your Tesla, of course, PPF is super important. My go-to for that is Drive Protected. Love them for a couple of reasons. Number one, quality of the materials is super, super high quality. For lack of a better word, they've got great instructions that'll walk you through step-by-step on how to do this. You're obviously going to save big, big money by doing this yourself and not going to a shop. And trust me, even as a beginner, I can tell you can do this yourself. And if you've got a Cybertruck, they've got an amazing satin black option that just totally transforms the look of this truck and absolutely just looks and feels and vibe-wise is incredible, for lack of a better word. They've got a bunch of great cleaning solutions on there, ceramic coating solutions. They've got some new options for the new Model Y Juniper, plus every Tesla in the lineup. Of course, again, link down below. Love the folks at Drive Protected. And then also sunshades. As the weather is sort of heating up, this has become a really big deal. When I lived in Southern California, having some sort of sunshade for the vehicle was a must-have on like 110-degree days. And I've been testing a couple of new options that I've really liked for a couple of my Teslas. These ones from PG are super popular on Amazon, and I totally understand why. They've got a 3-layer defense system that is going to do a great job of reflecting heat, insulating your car, and keeping it cool. They've got UV protection. They are super durable and long-lasting, so your investment is going to be secure here. And also, they're easy to use, easy to pop up, easy to take down. And I'll tell you honestly here, if you've never sort of tried this in your vehicle, you should, because even with cabin overheat protection in the spring and summer when temperatures get hot, there is a massive difference between getting into your Tesla that has been actively repelling the sun and the heat with this thing and one that hasn't, because it is massively more comfortable and way easier to cool down the vehicle with this in there. So again, I'll leave a link down below. Definitely one of those things you should have, especially right now as the temperatures heat up. And then a couple other recommendations I can think of, just trying to think of things I use. In terms of charging, I am using the Mach 2 from Apex Charger. I just did a video on this. I'll leave a link down below. Super cool charger, very, very competitively priced. Great build quality. All the materials are super premium. It comes with literally everything you need in the box to get this thing set up and good to go. A couple of things I like about this, if you've missed that video, which you should check out. This can actually be used either hardwired in or with a NEMA 1450 plug. I've never seen that before, besides what they're doing over there at Apex Charger. So that's super cool. And also, this has got a screen on it, which is kind of nice because, like with the Tesla wall connector, the mobile connector, and other solutions, trying to decipher what the warning signal lights are with no screen is like just stupid, and it's really frustrating. I just want to be able to plug in and know my car is charging and glance at the screen and say charging, and I can walk away. This does that. Really, really cool. Again, I'll leave the full video down below, but that's what I'm using. And then also, I just want to shout out my friends at TPARTS because I think they are the one-stop shop to go for Tesla accessories. If you're looking for some cool ways to enhance your Tesla or looking for other accessories and things like that. All right, guys, so I know this was a little bit of a different video, but I'm curious. I'd love to know your thoughts, both for those of you who are new owners and longtime owners. Just curious, what accessories are your favorite? I know we talk all the time on YouTube about the basic stuff and floor mats and screen protectors and all that stuff is well and good, but what's like something a little bit more unconventional that you've really enjoyed? Because I've loved sharing some of the stuff in here that I use and love and have tested and honestly just have become a part of my Tesla ownership journey that aren't super obvious. And also the Tesla stuff is just super fun to share. Please drop a comment down below and let me know. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. Oh, and by the way, if you want to win a free Amazon gift card, 3 simple things you got to do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll do a little pro tip here, because if you guys stay to the end, here's a cool way to do this. Tell me you stay to the end of the video, and then actually, if you go to my Apex Charger video, I'm giving away $100 in that one. Usually I give away like 25 bucks, 15, 25 bucks here on YouTube on my typical videos, but that one actually is way better because it's $100. So go to that video and just leave a comment down below and say, hey, I watched this video. I also watched that one, wink, wink. I entered the giveaway, and I'll be doing a drawing for that in the next couple of days. So win $100. It's really, really easy. Costs you nothing. Thanks, guys, so much. Appreciate your support. I am Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.